Hi, good afternoon. My name is Alison Wee. I'm the sales director for My Horizon Media. Okay, My Horizon Media is a company that's specializing in helping companies to build their brands on China's social media platform. So these are some of the platforms that we help clients to manage. So as we all know, uh, there are benefits of social media when brands are doing a lot of things that brands can do on social media. Same thing apply to China market. So we need to build our brand on their social media, basically to improve our brand recognition and also customer service. All these apps or social media apps, it's called social media is in a way that because it allow interactions. So we use it for customer service, enhance our brand, and also we can do ads and we can do sales, and also important, very important is lead generations. Yeah. So all these benefit we all know. So it's just that in China there's another set of social media platform that we need to cultivate and we need to be on it. So so here are some of the advantages to be on social media branding. I mean, improving brand loyalty, faster communication, crisis management, and all these things we all know. So it's just that what we want to share, what I want to share today is like, is that why there is another set of a social media platform in this in for China. Yeah, let's look at it. So how many people are there in China are on internet? First of all, the statistic we need to know. We talk about social media, but we have to know how many people, how many of them are on social media. Is that worth? Why is that worth for us to invest or to look at this market social media platform? They have 800 million Chinese are now using are on internet. So we are talking about close to 60% of China population compared to only 300 millions of the Chinese US population who are online. So uh, there are 673.5 million social media user in China last year. So this makes China the world largest social media market. Yeah. So what are they using? So I quickly categorized out, these are the top 10 China social media that Chinese are using. So we have many other platforms that we are familiar with: WeChat, Weibo, QQ, Youku, Baidu, Zhihu, Toutiao. Toutiao, this is the hottest news, information and entertainment platform. And we have Douyin, we have Meituan Dianping, they have their own Tinder. There's Momo. So these are the top 10 social media platform, and today we're going to focus on just sharing some of the basic information about Toutiao. So we have been talking about all these platform for the past few weeks. Then today we will focus slightly more on Toutiao, just to see whether if your company, your product or your brand is suitable on this platform. Okay, so again, it's important to compare with the other social media platform in China. As I mentioned, there's a reason that China have their own set of social media platforms. It's not that Facebook don't want to go in. It's not that Google don't want to capture this market. It's just certain things that they cannot compromise to the China authorities. First of all, of course, the most important is the issue of control over the platform content. So no choice, no options. Facebook and Google are not in China market. So they have their own platforms. Um, they have WeChat, we all know. I categorize it as a hybrid of Facebook and WhatsApp, and of course it has many others wonderful apps on this WeChat. They have mini programs. They can do a lot of transaction can be done. E-wallet is there, so it's an integration of almost everything in the Chinese, for Chinese. So have a, I'm not surprised it have a 1 billion monthly active user. Do you know how many monthly active user on Facebook? Worldwide, we have 2.5. So it's just a statistic that we know. So always important when we look at all these platforms, we have to know how many monthly active user. Why are we spending time talking about it? Because they are so important. When you have 1 billion monthly active user and very, very focused. The beauty of China's social media platform is that once you're on it, you are focused. You don't expect a Malaysian user to go to your China social media platform Weibo to find out promotion of your company. So it's very, very focused. It's target marketing. That's what we like. You know, you can do marketing. You can target any markets. Yeah, but when you have a platform which is so target and so focused and with so many users, that's why it's worth your efforts and it's worth your investment to put money on this social media platform. When you have 500 million monthly active user on Weibo, yes, it's important. And then the other platform that some of us might not be so familiar with is Toutiao. Toutiao is a hybrid of Google News, Reddit, and also Facebook newsfeed. Monthly active user, 200 million monthly active user is about one fifth of what WeChat have. All of them actually is offer a attractive opportunity for branding. Yeah, brand awareness. Branding meaning talking to the people who are still in China, not been to Malaysia, don't know about you. So we use this platform to communicate, to make our brand visible for these people. Okay, so WeChat platform, as I've been sharing, is a very, very private platform. Yeah, you can't do much unless you are friends. You can't see a lot of information about others people unless you agree to be friend with them. So that's why at this last paragraph we will say it take a longer process to acquire followers, but quality of connections tends to be better. So um, WeChat is a premium platform for marketing. Premium because it's expensive. So a lot of people come in and ask, hey, how to advertise on a WeChat? Yeah, I said yes, you can, but it's a premium platform. There is a reason why it is premium. It's because it's a private. Very they care about privacy. So every invasion of your when you are reading your movements is considered invasion. So it's a every time when they slot in an ad in your moment is an interruption. So that's why they think they is very is justified for them to blast in ad and charge you at a high rate because you don't see a lot of interruption when you are looking through your moments ad. So then Weibo is a hybrid of Twitter and Facebook. It's something we are more familiar with in terms of back end. Yeah, if you are already active on a Facebook page, you would know that you can go into the back end and do boosting, similar to Weibo. It's just that a lot of people just can't solve the payment requirement for Weibo. But the back end in terms of target audience, how you do boosting is very, very similar. Yeah. So okay, there is something that we always say. This China social media platform is actually very similar to what we have, but better. It's just that they're Weibo, they're in compared to Facebook. Facebook is improving. The interface of Weibo is very nicely done. It's a nice photo in a glance that you can see through a lot of information. So Weibo is an open platform compared to WeChat is a closely held closed platform. So Weibo we use it to as a very effective uh, reaching out to the new followers so that they can PM us. This is among the most friendly PM private message function apps that in China. It's like Twitter. You can PM. It's like Facebook. You can PM. And so once you can PM and then you can communicate, then it's very easy to close deal. WeChat is not easy. So, and then we look at Toutiao, which has 200 million monthly active user, offer attractive opportunity for brand awareness. When I say brand awareness, basically it's not so much about branding yet. It's more on a brand awareness from what I see, especially for a product or a brand from outside China. So it's also it can be a B2B and a B2C platform, and user can share information in short articles, long article, video content, 西瓜视频. So it's serve article to user. Okay, this is the difference. This is Toutiao is not just any Toutiao. Toutiao means headlines, you all know. Yeah, but it doesn't mean just any form of headline. It serve article to user based on their interests. So depends on what you like. So everybody would see different Toutiao. Your article will almost exclusively reach a receptive audience on the platform, which means that views and reach on the platform is highly targeted. So uh, it's very, very smart. So later we will go through a bit of their background and how do they do, how do they uh, select the target audience, and how do they manage to come up with why everybody, when you open your own Toutiao, the your whatever you see in the headlines is different with everybody. Yeah, so it's a very, very smart apps and it's quite interesting. Yeah. So now I will just go into maybe we can look at how Toutiao look like if you haven't downloaded Toutiao. So this is my back end, my Facebook back end when I'm doing live. Very careful, make sure I don't click on stop live. Okay, now we go to Toutiao. Okay, first of all, the login is through handphone. So uh, when the so why I talk about login? Because login decide whether the genuinity and the authentication of this user. So one handphone, one active handphone can only have one account. So that's why this you cannot question. So you when it comes to their user, it's quite real because every user need to log in through their handphone. It will tie to a number, and every time when you log in, a verification code will be sent to your handphone. So you cannot be just having user like Facebook. Okay, I'm not saying Facebook is not genuine. It's just that each of us can have many Facebook account. I actually have 5. So because it's very easy, you just need to have uh, an email address, and there's no verification through when you log in. Yeah, of course now they have more features like they have dual feature. They want to send a code, a login code to you, but this is different. Yeah, this Toutiao is one mobile, one account. So this is how it looks like. So when you log in using your mobile number to log in, this is our company Toutiao account. This is how many people that how your fans number and how many people that you are focusing you like. Sorry, I also don't know. Yeah, so probably I just logged in Taobao earlier. So this is I'm 小红书 Li Travel is always things that I look at. Okay, now food. Uh, so these are the category. I mean, at a glance, you would think that it's quite messy. Yeah. So it's very different from what we see on other social media platforms. So here is where can I post something. So you can also post a short article, and then you can write article, can ask question, and I can oh finally I can post a video. Earlier when I try to still cannot. Yes, I can. Yes, I can post a video. Earlier, when I was very, very new, when I started using Toutiao, I wasn't allowed to post video. So you have to grow your level, have to be at certain level to do certain things. The more experienced user, the more function that you will have. So this is Toutiao. At the same time, I will read what others headlines from others news agency, and then I also can create content. Okay, remember Toutiao is one thing that I would you need to know is like Toutiao. Actually, they said their main thing that they focus is 全球创作与交流平台 worldwide create content creation. So it's they position themselves as a platform that for people to provide content, and it's also an interactive platform. Yeah, so they want Toutiao to be the place that you go whenever you want to look for any news worldwide, not only China. So this is in the back of the thinking of the Toutiao. So you so you can see easily can see that they are very ambitious. It's not just about the headline for China. Toutiao for China is also the Toutiao for the world. So this is how it's look like. We can see what we have been posted as your own account, so that their interaction, their people will see wherever you post something, Toutiao will glance through, will decide who to push your article to. So I haven't posted on your video. This is some of them are sharing, some of them is about our original content. Okay, let's look at this. uh, this is 微头条 as a sub minor headlines. That means I'm an individual content creator. So I have they give you certain level, and actually this 微头条 how they encourage you to post more content to Toutiao. Actually, the more quality content, the more content the people see, you actually can gain can generate income. They actually give you money when more people, when your if you have more views and more people view your article, so they encourage quality write up. It's not just about any write up. So this is an article that we share for to talk about from this is Sabah. And yeah, so when you come down, it's you will see related recommendation. So Malaysia COVID news statistic news number for the last 10 days remain at double digit. So it will push the related article which they think that I will be interested in. So this is how it's look like, the content. So it's like a long article with photos and also content. Yeah, so you can see yeah. So this is just a glance through of some of the, this is the followers that I have, and these are the, this is another account. So they have personal account, they have corporate account which can be verified. This is a corporate account for our company. Yeah, so we set up a corporate account under One Phone Malaysia, Fund My Amazing Malaysia on Toutiao. So this is talking about habitat, Penang habitat. So if you look at it, it's photo, content, interview, content. Yeah. So this is 微头条. There are few categories that you can share your post And these are the information that we can post on Toutiao. Okay, let us just go into a brief introduction of 今日头条, just a quickly run through their facts, and then so that when we look at this app, we will have a better understanding of what you can do, potentially whether your business or your product will be suitable on this platform. Okay, 今日头条. Who own 今日头条? China branding on Toutiao, artificial intelligence powered news network. It's very, very smart. It's only one of its kind in the world. Artificial. So in 2012, Beijing ByteDance. Byte is the basic elements of our data. So ByteDance, the company is like dancing bytes. Launch a new news and content platform called Toutiao, which is also known as 今日头条, today's headline. Toutiao meaning headlines get its name from the company belief that only the things which all the readers care about can be the headlines. So it's very, very different from our conventional news agency. They don't even create any news content, but they are a news gathering center. It's almost like a news gathering center. So when you have a news gathering center, uh, what they will do is that they decide what do you see as a reader. So different from the traditional news platform, Toutiao abandoned the old model of user looking for information and instead analyze the feature of the content, user interaction with the content, and also the individual user to generate a personalized reading list of content customized for each user. This is why I said when you open your Toutiao, everybody actually have different Toutiao. And you can see easily what is your preference. I mean, it's very fast. After a while, after a few weeks that you're using, it's the more accurate they are guessing what you like. Yeah, in this era of information explosion, it's a new AI content analysis techniques provide a more convenient user experience, raising Toutiao to one of the China largest model platform of content creation, aggregation and distribution. Underpinned in just 6 years' time, since 2016 they started. Today, Toutiao commands 120 million daily active user. And do you know how many minutes their average user hang out on Toutiao? Yeah, just any idea? Just do you know how many minutes that we spend on Facebook average? One of my staff says she's 24/7. Yeah, it's 74 minutes, more than 1 hour. 1 hour 14 minutes the average user spend on Toutiao. So these numbers is very significant, and what they do is it's very different from how we manage your Weibo and WeChat account. Yeah, so it's that on Weibo and WeChat we will be more actively we decide who will see this, who we want them to see. So we have to boost to certain target audience. Yeah, listen, yeah, why don't you just this post you focus just on Shanghai followers. This post you focus on which, but in Toutiao, the AI system making the whole content distribution is a new way of looking at content. So that's why we think that for corporate you should really look at it and see how you can position yourself. Toutiao is an open content creation and distribution platform. The intelligent connections between content creators and the user of government departments, media, enterprises, individual, and etc. Total number of account 1.6 million. These are the news account. Daily distribution of content, every day more than 600 news agency. Daily content view rate 5 billion. Daily content view rate 5 billion. I think this is at first, when I look at Toutiao, I thought it's just going to be another news app. Yeah, so they have more than 80,000 government departments and other organizations are registered on Toutiao. Okay, so they are very smart. They're not only having news. So do you know actually TikTok is also owned by ByteDance? Uh, TikTok is we say Douyin in China. China is called Douyin. Their overseas market is TikTok. So they these are the platform that they have for their China market. 火山小视频 is uh, then you have 西瓜视频. 西瓜视频 is the just now when I wanted to upload a video to Toutiao, we will use 西瓜. 悟空问答 is our Reddit, and so I can ask question. 懂车帝 is if you is a platform that selling car. Everything you need to know about cars. They have a KOL group. They have car lovers group. Everything integrated in this 懂车帝. 鸡门图虫. 图虫 is if you are a photographer. uh, this is a photo worm. Photo worm, a web for all these photo worms to be hang out. Yeah. Overseas product, as I mentioned, it's similar to what they have for China market, but different strategy and different way they operate it. They have TikTok, they have Vigo video. Vigo video, where is that popular? Okay, you go and search where is that popular. Vigo video. Top bus video, News Republic. Some for every segment of the market that they have different products. Yeah. Okay, how does Toutiao work? I mean, I talked earlier a bit here and there. I mean, I also don't know how it works actually. So because it's AI, I'm just a content creator. First of all, Toutiao is more like a distributor. It does not produce any original content. You don't have a content and then you can grow so big. It use AI technology to organize daily news from its partners and push their content to each reader homepage. So on your landing page, it's different headlines. All the features, articles, and video are selected based on the reader's location, click history, and even phone model. Yeah, they can track. So all the information that you use actually is collected and analyzed by them. Toutiao created the function of Toutiao How. Toutiao How was just now the account that we use, good headlines, which allows different users to register an account based on their own category and post article or video on their own page to gain follower. Toutiao categories including organization, company, personal, entertainment, even for tourism, also one of the important platform that they are a segment that they are focusing. Various renowned newsrooms such as CCTV, People.cn have joined and seek greater exposure to the platform. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised whoever who have a good content through Toutiao, they probably have more view rate than their own original apps. You see, because for each of the apps, I cannot go and download all the apps. Today I want to see this news agency, so I download this new agency apps. And how many apps that I need to download? But now it's only one. It's Toutiao. Yeah. It's very, very smart. Short video and other ads on. So younger generation, as we all know, yeah. So they have to also make sure that they appeal to millennials and Gen Y. Toutiao provide video according to their taste. By clicking to the video button at the home page menu, user can discover entertaining videos under various categories. Most of them are short. I mean, video now is short, and I also don't know how to do a short video. You have to deliver message within 10 to 15 seconds in length. Toutiao maintains the user attention with these engaging clips, as is easy for user to watch one after another in a series. Yeah. So Toutiao also take advantage of other successful online platform in China. User can register. So they are not close. I mean, you can register through their personal account on QQ, WeChat, Weibo using AI. Toutiao analyze user behavior through primary access to their profile. User can also share their favorite Toutiao content through QQ, and so whatever you see on Toutiao, you can easily send out share to QQ. Just click the share button, the icon will come out. You can share back to WeChat, you can share back to Weibo. So it's interactive, and it's not like, yeah, just WeChat can only share on WeChat. No, it's allow sharing on others platform. So why should you stick to the trend of Toutiao? Magnificent marketing and advertising power, because it's so focused. Yeah, foreign companies should certainly establish a presence on both Weibo and WeChat. As I mentioned, it's very important. This Weibo and WeChat when entering China. Aside of these two large platforms, choosing alternative can provide more flexibility and variety to your online marketing strategies. So, unlike Weibo and WeChat's user, content consumption is the principal focus of a Toutiao user. There's no additional function which like chatting to pull away user from the content. So what it's trying to say is Toutiao is very focused. So when you are focused, you can attract followers. The followers, people would think, yeah, I'm here because I want to find out more information. I don't want to be disrupted. I don't want to be bombarded by ad. I don't want to be like Facebook is non-stop. Sometimes you're not even sure whether it's see an ads, or because there's so many. It's an ads. Uh, interfere my timeline, interfere my friends updates. Yeah, imagine gaining access to Toutiao, 700 million registered user, 120 million daily active user, spend an average, actually I was wrong, average 76 minutes. I was wrong. I would say it's 74. It's 76 minutes on the platform, consuming and searching for new information and entertainment. It's it's the people go there because they want to look for new information, and of course also gossip. Launching ads on Toutiao can have a huge impact on the business looking for exposure and a brand awareness. Yeah. As I mentioned, it's a brand awareness. So you do your brand awareness at Toutiao. On Weibo and WeChat, you do your branding. Yeah. So it's as I said, there's a lot of things that you need to do. In this era of information explosion, a problem of for almost every firm doing marketing is that it's hard to catch people attention. People now are immune to ads, or if the ad is not interesting, they move on almost instantly. So ad is not the only way to capture a user now. So what we're saying is like content, content, content. I always say back to the core, back to the basic, is all about content. Consequently, short videos have arisen as a new popular form of content. The sector is growing fast. Toutiao is not the only platform making advantage of this new content format, but it has invested heavily into the future of this. Yeah, Toutiao has connection with Toutiao video. I mean, the one of the most powerful is, of course, we all know, we all been using, or I mean, capture everyone. A lot of people now know about Douyin. Now, Douyin is one of them, and a platform beloved by China youngster. It allow user to watch and produce funny music video. We all know there are template, there are 15-second video clips, make it easier to catch user attention. Yeah, you can lip sync and do a lot of funny things. So Toutiao also took control of another video apps, Flippergram. This is for US. So in the US, the app attracted a huge amount of attention for teenage. Toutiao is likely to retain more young user and grow its popularity through its exploration and acquisition in this platform. Toutiao also operates Sequa Video, Bosan, and this application satisfies diversified type of needs. Sequa, yeah, Sequa is more over 100 million of user, and Huosan is preferred by most of the KOL. They are on Huosan. Yeah. So so as mentioned, China users stay on Toutiao for average of 76 minutes per day. The data is impressive as the average time people spend on WeChat is only 66. So it's because it's news and it's not repeating. There are a lot of information so that and videos and everything, so that you tend to spend more time on this news platform. And the size and the stickiness of the user base has been growing uh, quite hugely, clearly showcasing the power of marketing on the platform. Most Toutiao users are male. Okay, so now we talk about the demographic. We know Weibo actually female is the gender ratio is slightly higher on a female, with a gender ratio of 60% on male. Over 85% of them range in the age of 18 to 30 years old and are mostly concentrated in the first or second tier cities. So these are uh, young with a high disposable income, if there is and also these are the coming from the first and the second tier cities. Yeah. Education level of Toutiao user also quite high, with 41% of them holding a bachelor degree. It's more than 40% is very, very high for holding a bachelor degree. Another interesting note is that almost 38% of the user occupation are freelancer, self-employed, and private company owners. So this is seems to be a interactive platform that you can, is as long as you have a good content, you are able to showcase your product, so that if you, as long as if your content is interesting, people will notice you, because the system will find out what the user like. So there are a lot of I think a lot of potential can be uh, we can gain from this platform, even organically, even without doing advertisement or boosting. From the above data, it's likely that a fair proportion of Toutiao users are young Chinese running their business or working as manager. Toutiao can be very useful when it's come to B2B marketing in China. The product is also suitable to promoting trendy products to youngsters. So few things here. Conclusion: Total have an enormous potential and is still growing today. China marketers and businesses entering landscape should be certainly stay up to date with it. Yeah. So that's one question that I would like to throw back, and we all can look and see what will happen. Will ByteDance become the next Facebook on China? Well, only time will tell. Yeah. Okay. So the question is, what can you do with Toutiao? Okay, for our existing client, we are working with Toutiao to share our content on your platform and also on Toutiao platform, so that depends on the package that you subscribe with us. We are now putting in Toutiao updating for on Toutiao for your accounts also, so that you will get we are working with Toutiao to push more traffic and to all these accounts. Yeah. So so for those who are not our clients, can PM us and find out how can we help you to set up a Toutiao account. And as I said, it's for brand awareness, so it's always come with a package. We do Weibo for something for brand exposure, we do WeChat for engagement, then Toutiao for brand awareness, and then some of the product is even suitable to do 大众点评. So these are some of the key product that we are helping clients to manage and to enter this market, to enter the China market. So talk to us, find out more. And then I'm looking at, is there any questions? We have Sandy. How are you, Sandy? And Li Hui Ming, good day. Yeah, so just uh, PM us if you have questions that, yeah, we just sharing, look at the basic statistic and the functions of a Toutiao. And of course, there are a lot of wonderful things that Toutiao can do. And then we can find out later after you set up your own account. Yeah. Okay. I shall share until now. Thank you very much. Please PM us to share your thoughts and ask your questions.